If you had a comfortable passive income, would you be okay with doing nothing? I feel like that would be the dream. But it'll only be good for a while, I guess. Is living this way really feasible? Would the boredom kill you? I'd probably get busy with volunteer work and such. If I didn't have to go to work for money every day. The amount of time adulting takes still means I would have a full-time job regardless. One I would love. I mean, having the time to properly care for my home. Doing my groceries in a more relaxed manner. Having the time to cook amazing meals for my family. Having time for the proper maintenance of my cars. That would be a dream. Seeing how I even have a little one on the way. I really want to have proper time to spend with my kid and care for them. And even after that. So many games, books, places to see, fishing, cycling, you get the point. I'd finally have enough time to do what I actually want to do. Want to design my own guitar pedals and start a business. Can do. Start my own music recordings. Hell yeah. Learn about quantum field theory and advanced solid-state physics without any stress. The list goes on. I think most people would keep pretty busy if they had enough money to not work. I'm retired and I have a lot of friends that are retired, and almost all of them say the same thing. Now that I'm retired, I don't know how I had enough time to work. I personally have become a ceramic artist and potter, and I'm loving it. Define doing nothing. I'd not be okay just sitting there and literally not doing anything. But most people don't mean that. I generally work to maximize time off. You'd be surprised how quickly you get used to filling your own time without a job or anything. Last time I had 6 months off. And I still did not get around to doing what I actually wanted to do. But I did other things I wanted to do. The most depressing thing to me is when people say they'd be lost without a job. I feel they are really missing something. Or possibly don't dare think about the freedom it means. I'd be 100 comfortable. I despise working. Ah yes. The great doing nothing all day. The correct answer is I wouldn't be doing nothing. I'd be doing what I want. Which may include nothing. You're not wasting time if you're enjoying yourself. Yes. Absolutely. No hesitation. My mom has been retired for years and is happy to just hang out. Read books. Feed the cats. Etc. Living the life. Yeah, I'd be good with that. I'd just enjoy hobbies. Living life is a full-time job. No, what's boring? Work. Life is what happens after work for me. Nothing. No. What I want. Yes, I could learn to cook properly. Learn a few languages. Hone my carpentry skills. Read so many books I've wanted to read. Etc. I would not do nothing. I would spend more time choosing better groceries. Spend more time cooking and meal planning. I would actually decorate for the holidays. I would send cards and call relatives. I would spend time with my kids. Do all the projects. Do all the experiments. Play all the games they want to play. You know, the things you never have time for when you are working. Yes. I would fill my time with things I want to do. Not have to do. I work seasonally in winter and summer. Finished winter season in April. Today. I just finished laying and oiling my new oak herringbone floor. It took me a month from start to finish. I will enjoy it for the rest of my life. Much more rewarding than my job. Probably not. The ennui would set in and I'd go crazy. I'm retired. 61. I have no income except for a few $100s of dividends each year. There's too much to do around the house that has been neglected for 30 years to do nothing. And I go to the gym, go bike riding and check the stock markets. And of course, I'm on Reddit. Not doing nothing, but doing something I want to do more than work at my job, whatever that is. You'd have to actively try to do nothing, I think. Unless you're seriously depressed or have some other problem. I think you'd find stuff to keep you busy now that all your actual needs were provided for. I'd sure sign up. There are far too many interesting and fascinating things to do in the world that are unrelated to working for me to get bored. I would do what I wanted, when I wanted, but would still be doing something. I'd probably spend more time in nature and with the people I care about too. Having a meaningless job is doing something. I think I would do much more valuable things if I had enough money. If I was able to retire today, I'd find more than enough to keep me busy until the day I die. Plenty of things around the house to sort. More time to spend with the kids and wife. More energy to socialize in person with my friends. Oh, and literally more video games than I can even comprehend playing that I would like to try and get to. Seriously. The backlog of just the stuff I've bought is insane. Let alone the ones I've restrained from buying knowing I'll never get to them. You know we can do stuff other than work, right? If you had the money. You could invest in your hobbies. Learn stuff. Travel to cool places. If anything. Not having a passive income and being stuck at work, thanks. Ford. Is the boring option. What's doing nothing? Exactly. I can't really sit and stare at the wall all day for the rest of my life. I wouldn't do nothing. There are endless things that a person could do if they didn't have to work 8 hours every single day. Cook more. Learn to play a musical instrument. Play more golf. Read more books. Get in a little better shape. I have been a cripple for 17 years due to military. Yes, boredom will kill you. Hell yes. Because my version of nothing would be everything I want to do but never have time or money for. Because inflation and systemic poverty. Life is all about gaslighting yourself into feeling whatever you do is meaningful. So I don't see why it should be worse than anything else. If you get bored, do some volunteer work or something. No one does nothing. Nah. I'd def chill, but I'd also casually keep learning something. History or a new skill or something. I have a neighbor who sits around and does nothing. He was boring to be around. No. I would do everything I wanted to do. Life is motion. And you start to die in one way or another once you become stagnant. I'd finally have time to get a full night's sleep. Pursue my interests and hobbies. Make love to my wife on the regular. Grab a hold of my travel plans. And or join a ministry or other meaningful activity. I took a year break from studying and let me tell you, best lazy days of my life. God yes, I have so many video games to play. How much? If I was extremely wealthy. I would be fine with doing nothing if it meant not having to work for a living. Just because you don't work and don't go to school, it doesn't mean boredom. You can still travel, have hobbies, participate in organization and hang out with other wealthy people. You can still do charity. I'm a massive martial arts fan. If I could live without working, I would practice more different arts. Devote to writing and developing my spirituality. Also, I would see my daughter grow up and help my wife. Every time I hear someone saying I would get bored, I pity them. Because I would love to have more time. Yes. Because I have a lot of hobbies I'm too tired to really enjoy. Nothing. No. Not working. Yes.